barbarian, or used to be a great weapon fighter, but I'm on my barbarian. I'm, as you see, Lord of the Arena, Executioner is the title, and then once honored is the guild I'm in. Uh, I'm currently 19k, 539. Metallic ancestral dragonborn, and I don't have any. And this is without any guild or stronghold boons. 19k without any stronghold boons. I have the ebonized helm. Not because it's a part of some kind of meta or anything, but it's just that's what I got. That's what I'm working with. I have a rank 13 tactical. I have shattered plate of the fallen. Now I don't know if it's best in slot or anything. Like I said, I'm just working with what I got. With a bark shield enchantment, brutal enchantment on my defense. Another tactical dungeon raider. You get dungeon raider from just about anything, I guess. Like if you have the Talavar bars or two like the trade bars. Uh, I have blood spiller, and this is also from the bars. Or you could buy it in the auction house for I think what 100,000 astrals. It could be worth more now, but at the time I bought it for 100,000. And this was just for the sword, and the other one I think I bought it for 10,000. But I'm using the the lightning one, the lightning enchantment. Most people say you could do the Bill Thorn or the green one where you do poison damage as your at wills. You could do that. You could do the what's the other one? I know I have it somewhere. I might not have it. Enchantment. Like Dread, I used to use a lot back in the day. I don't use it so much now. Fey Touched. That was also another good one. 2% bonus damage, the psychic damage decreases the target's damage dealt. That's good for like soloing and stuff, I would think. Uh, Life Drinker, if you need some more sustain. Because they took out life steal and recovery, so I mean this would work out pretty good. Uh, Along with there was another. This is kind of what I've got: the lightning enchantment things like. I guess starting bids 2 or 3 mil, but I mean if I put it on buyout, it'll probably be, which I don't know about, a little cheaper, but cheaper than that. Now this plague fire enchantment I use a lot on my tanks. Except for my paladin, not my paladin, but my guardian fighter I use plague fire. Bonus damage is fire damage, 2 weapon damage, fire at a time. Burning foes receive critical negative 500 critical avoidance, so it stacks up 3 times. Vorpal is also a good one. Like if you want like that crazy crit severity, I have that on my Hunter Ranger currently. It's a decent enchantment. Probably one of the best, hands down. I think I used that. Alright. Anyway. 19K without any boons or without any guild boons. I get on to it.
Spend your astral diamonds here.
And I'm trying to just get the burnishing together. I've already got the sword. I just need the knot here, and that'll just put me on, like, I wouldn't say an even playing field, but it'll get me on to a point where I can maybe start farming for this stuff. Hopefully. Ooh. I'm feeling nice. Cute. Random dungeon. If you hear a noise in the background, it's probably my fan. It's hot down here. It is Kentucky. On the tea. Oh, another thing. As far as this descent into Avernus, I'm not too far ahead in it. Like I've dabbled in it, but not too much into it. Um, just things I need to do. So that's how you. That's what I'm basically telling y'all. It's like, I'm not so much into the end game just yet, but I'm getting close. It's just a matter of catching up. Cause I mean, I did a lot of the Undermountain stuff. I did a lot of that, and after that, I got kind of burnt out, and I left the game alone for a while. Uh, I think right now is like double Ravenloft right now. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, double Ravenloft for the next 4 days. I have other tunes that would probably use that, but I don't know. I don't like right now. I'm just trying to focus on this one guy because he's like my main character. He is a barbarian or great weapon fighter, whatever you want to call him. Uh, I still call him great weapon fighter because that's just what I'm used to. I mean, I've played with this guy for a long time. He used to be what you call it? He used to be a half orc, and I used to use him for his movement speed and his crit severity because his crit severity was 2% higher than every other class. You know, like that's what most people do, I think. And if they're getting close to min-maxing, then they go and swap over to what's, best in Salon, I want to say. So if you don't have the dragonborn, or any of that. Just wait on it. Or if you're like me, I have the metallic one. I only got the metallic one because they were selling it in the thing for 15 bucks. Or they were selling it in a store for 15 bucks.
And you shall be rewarded.
But that was like, I think during the anniversary. And if you look up, I think it's in the miscellaneous.
You would do well to seek.
Oh, I think I misspelled it. There you go. Get it on the buyout option. Now, if you do the buyout option, it's over 1 million astral diamonds. So 1 million astral diamonds, you can get your ancestral dragon race. And what it'll do is it'll just make it playable. So it won't give you a reroll, but it'll make it playable. And so you can basically make that race. And it's only in game, like you can't really buy it per se. I mean, I guess you can't buy it in the auction, or not auction house, but you can't buy it in the Zen market. You gotta get it in the auction house, unless they hold another event. But if you go here, the Astral Diamond Exchange, they have, you know, the buy Zen, but if you go to the sell Zen, you could sell your Zen, make you some Astral Diamonds. But I'm gonna just go here, and if you type 1000 Zen, it'll be you're probably gonna get around 683 Astral Diamonds. Now, if you do, I want to say, like, let's put it 2500, you get 1,700,000, which should be enough for you to get your this would be enough to get your metallic dragon race. But the problem with that is 2500 Zen. Oops, I'm still on Xbox. Forgot. But if you go to the Zen market, that's like 2500. It's like 25 or 25 bucks, and that's not even including taxes. So I mean, it may be like 21, 23 here, and then it may be $8 here. So you're spending about $20, $30 just trying to get that ancestral dragon race. Or, you know, you can save up your astral diamonds. Totally up to you. I'm just giving you aspects on both ends. And then people will say, was the ancestral dragon race any good? And then I'll just come to here and show you. You receive 3% more healing from from all spells and abilities. Your max hit points total is higher, 3% higher than any other race. So you have a lot of max health. You have a bonus crit, and you got 3% increased damage. So that's base. That's any kind of damage, I think. I would assume. Don't quote me. I'm not a numbers guy. Marathon runner. But just these two passes right here, like it's like I tell people who play ESO, Argonian is the master race. They can do everything, just like or the dragonborn is basically the master race of this game. I mean, they can do everything. I haven't played too much PvP. Oh, get the grease. This is the campaign or the companion I currently have, and I got this during a event not too long ago, and I like it. It's pretty good. Increases duration as forms, allows you to do, allows it to affect additional targets. Breaks enemies in front of her, causing them to take damage over time through bleed effects if they have combat advantage. Swarm of abyssal chickens attacking the target. I don't know. I just liked the way it looked, and most people, you know, they're like, yeah. But oh, I got a ring adorable bites. Choke chain of the companion, and bold necklace of the companion, and I have empowered runestones in each one of these things because there's no cap on power. And then on my bondings I have rank 15, rank 11, rank 11, and each double refinement, or well, it's not called refinement now, but you know what I mean, like double refinement, I'm trying to get my bondings up to 15. And I mean, it's taken me a long time to get that one to 15. It was ridiculous. Minstrel, I have the minstrel. Um, I have the deep crow presence, 6K power. I have the alluring insight, which gives me that incoming healing and that 500 power. I also have the mighty insight, which is the deflection in the power. And then I have the owl bear. If you fail to crit hit, you know, you have a chance of 10% by 10%, you know, to do additional hit damage equal to 20% of your power. I got that going. You know, that's just what I'm working with. I mean, most people would run. What is this? I have the. Gives an additional bonus to combat advantage, defense, and power share. I think I'm gonna just run with this for now. This was called the bullet pup, and this thing is like. Oh, hold on a second. This thing is ridiculous. I think it's worth like. Spelling stuff. That'll be easy. Oh, and see, this thing on a healer was pretty good. Chance on hit to reduce enemies' defenses. Ooh. That thing. I remember having that on my cleric not too long ago. How do you misspell? How do I spell that again? Yeah, like B-U-L. Yeah, see, there you go. Okay, so 300,000. And then a chance on hit increases your deflect by up to 2k, and then your companion's critical avoidance by 4%. And then when you take more than 20% of your max health in a single blow, you heal for 4%. And your maximum hit points for 5 seconds, next 5 seconds. You know, and I have mine gold. And they're selling their gold for 7 mil. I'm just saying, bruh. I didn't pay 7 mil for mine, but I had a bunch of. I started mine from purple. I think I started mine from purple, or was it blue? It was either blue or it was purple, and then I got it to gold through the campaign, or not campaign, but the companion tokens, and yeah, it's worked out for me. Oh, and then my mount. I currently have the war painted T-Rex or Tyrannosaur, and when I'm in a mob, you know, if I'm in a group and there's plenty of ads, I use the war painted T-Rexum power, and if I need single target like a boss fight, I do bats for him. I think that's like, was it the meta? I don't know. I mean, that's how it was when I was playing the last patch. And I have Fierce Predator. That way I get bonus power and pin. Most people would run with the 10k power or 10k health bonus. That way they get more health. But I'm currently rocking with the armor pin and the power for now. 140 back speed. Now, I don't know this or not. I don't know if it came to the Xbox or not, but you could put rings and stuff on your mounts on PC, make them go faster, and then you can level them up to Mythic, which was crazy to me when I was on PC yesterday. Because I was on PC yesterday and I was leveling up my cleric so I can get the sigil, and I was on this one guy, or I was talking to this one guy about joining a guild because I just came over from Xbox, and the dude was just talking about, like, because he said inviting all levels, bring your ults, mains, and what have you. And I texted, or I sent a tell to him, asking him, are y'all accepting like newer players? And he's like, yes. And then he began asking all these questions. Are you in any other guild? Are you this? Are you that? And I was like, dude, I just said I was new, or not necessarily new, but coming over from Xbox. And he was just like, well, we're just looking for mains right now. Because I had told him that this was an alt character I was using for the sigil. And the dude was like, oh, well, you know, we're just taking mains only. And I was like, well, alright then. And then, well, first he said mains, and then he says, well, only level 80s. And then I was just like, well, dude, how are you going to say any levels and then say, okay, no, only level 80s only? And I'm like, you're kind of being, I don't know what the word would be, but, you know, it's just like, it's just, how you gonna do people like that? But, yeah, that's the way it goes. But that's just on PC. Now, I'm pretty sure you'll see, like, stuff like that on Xbox as well, where you see people say, oh, well, you know, we're looking for all levels, but then, you know, when they get to looking at you, then they start talking about level 80 and is it your main and what have you. Ridiculous.